And the draft begins next week, and you can feel the excitement in the air, especially among football fans. Joining me now to talk about what goes into creating a memorable experience for fans is Mark Esley, president of the League Group. Thank you so much for being here, Mark.
Good to be here. Thank you.
It's almost here.
It's almost 9 days.
9 days. It feels like right around the corner. So, from both a televised perspective and, in-person events, what does the draft do for the fan experience?
Oh, wow. For the fan experience, excuse me, it's nothing like it. It's a very interactive process. The fans feel like they're part of the NFL draft. The NFL does a great job of creating these experiences where people can go downtown and they can meet the players. They have meet and greets, for example. You have the use of social media, digital marketing to engage them as well. So the experience is like no other. It's better than all the other sports combined, in my personal opinion, because the people are so excited and they're coming from across the country to be engaged.
And it brings such a pride to the city, doesn't it?
It brings a huge pride to the city. I think about it, 400,000 people coming downtown. Compare that to 300,000 people that went to Kansas City last year. And so from a marketing perspective, from a business perspective as well, all these people are coming down to experience Detroit. They're going to be part of these interactive festivities, and a great time will be had by all.
Yeah, we're following a lot of everything that's popping up downtown. It's already exciting. So tell us about the role of social media and live streams in addition to, these on-site events.
Yeah, social media live streaming allows you to take the message at no additional cost to really push it out there. Traditionally, people will buy the traditional advertising on television, for example, and you reach a limited audience. Now with social media and digital marketing, your audience is limitless. And the NFL loves that. Detroit loves that because of the image we can portray, pushing beyond the city of Detroit, beyond the state of Michigan, and quite frankly, beyond the country, because this will be beamed across the globe as well.
Yeah, and this is spurring smaller events around the city too, isn't it?
You have plenty of smaller events happening. I mean, right now, I'm getting so many emails to attend so many different events from former players who are having their activities downtown, from other businesses who are sponsoring the NFL draft. So there's so many smaller events where people can go and just get engaged. And again, you have the opportunity of just going downtown and experiencing those football cleats, right? They're putting the football cleats out there, Barry Sanders and others, that you can go see and just say, wow, that's Barry Sanders, football cleats, whatever. So yes, many smaller events are out there as well.
So what are you personally looking forward to? So what are some of the events that you're like, oh, I have to go experience that?
The actual draft itself. I mean, I think it's going to be unlike anything else we've experienced in this city. With 400,000 people over the course of 3 different days, it's going to be awesome. And more importantly, I want to see who the Lions are going to draft.
I know.
That's the bottom line.
We're all waiting for this.
We're waiting with bated breath. Who are the Detroit Lions going to take with that pick? And I think that's just going to be awesome. The other thing I'm excited about really are the former players coming back to Detroit and engaging with the fans. I think that's going to be an awesome experience where fans can really see their heroes, their former heroes, in the flesh and blood, so to speak, and really hang out with them, have a great time.
It's really cool. It doesn't have to be just about the people now, but those legends, right?
Absolutely.
So how does this draft in Detroit, do you think, separate itself from other drafts? Because every city wants that really memorable draft experience.
Detroit is a legendary city. The Lions are a legendary franchise. And so we have one of the largest followings from across the country, which is why Detroit was selected. We're also the home of the automotive industry. So the NFL wants to leverage the fact that you have the advertisers are here, we have the people here, it's a legendary franchise, and people, the Lions are a beloved franchise in the NFL. They're considered an icon. We haven't won a whole lot until this past year, but what stands apart for Detroit is this: we have some of the most passionate fans here in the city for all of our sports teams, but unlike no other, the Lions fans are head and shoulders above anybody else across the country.
Yes, we do. And so what about momentum for businesses after the draft? How can we keep that up and really bolster the local economy?
I think what the businesses are doing right now is they need to continue to take it to the next level. When these 400,000 people leave, continue to take the experience that you just acquired over the next 9 days, right? Although the draft is over a 3-day window, take that experience and fine-tune it. Continue to engage with the city, engage with your new customers. Make sure you have an effective marketing plan that talks to them on an ongoing basis. That's important to do that. In other words, don't just stop. Take the experiences that you're learning going into the draft, and you have many programs out here in Detroit that you can leverage to help you to continue to grow your business.
And what about hotels and restaurants and things for visitors to check out?
Everything is booked. which is awesome. It's not just booked in Detroit, excuse me, it's not just booked in the city, but it's booked across the metropolitan area. So anywhere that you go across this area, the hotels are going to be booked, the restaurants are going to be booked. It's just that downtown is going to be the hub of activity. So if you're not taking advantage of this opportunity across the entire three-county region, you're going to miss out.
So one final question. Mayor Mike Duggan is making his 11th State of the City address tomorrow. He'll mention the draft. I mean, this will be a big part of it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What else do you think we can expect?
He's going to focus on the neighborhoods. Historically, there's been a lot of discussion. Like tonight, we're talking about downtown. And historically, we talked a lot about downtown. It's always been a challenge to really focus on the neighborhoods. So he's going to spend some time tomorrow focused on the development in the neighborhoods, the safetyness, the public safety in the neighborhoods, the investment dollars that are coming back. And remember, Detroit is 139 square miles, so he wants to make sure that he leverages what's happening in the neighborhoods.
Interesting. Well, we will be tuning in. Thanks so much for being here
Thank you.
and
Good to be
giving a
here.
great preview of the draft. We're really excited.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Mark.